Money has become so essential in today's social survival that it has become one of the biggest sources of stress for many people because very few people understand how it works. But why would they? We weren't taught about money in school. So today, we're talking about the mistakes most people make with their money and how to solve them. If you like videos about business, money, and psychology, subscribe to Luxury with K, where I help you realize your potential. Number one is the hope strategy. Many people use hope as a financial strategy. This is mostly people who gamble, play the lottery, and sadly to say this, especially most entrepreneurs make this mistake. You see, as entrepreneurs, we all have a dream and vision of how our lives would look like once our businesses become big. The problem with most entrepreneurs is that they then buy luxurious clothes, cars, and homes, all to just appear successful without actually being successful yet. Which, if anything, living a life that they can't currently afford prevents them from becoming successful because they're sucked into buying things they can't afford and end up getting stuck in debt. Never base your spending in the hope of high income you'll receive tomorrow. Number 2. Excessive or frivolous spending. Most people try to impress other people by buying things they don't like and don't care about, but because I want to look a certain way, I want to drive a nicer car, I'll buy it. Which is probably the worst money mistake I've ever seen. To buy something you not only can't afford but also don't like, all just so you can become the topic of the conversation. Social media is constantly throwing at us pictures and videos of the rich and famous who live big and expensive lives, so people feel that if they buy the newest phones, the shoes, expensive cars, even if your income doesn't allow you to buy all those luxurious items, maybe they'll be a step closer to becoming a millionaire. The problem with all of this is that you're never shown how the average millionaire became a millionaire. They never fell into this trap. They put away the little money they have so that they could instead invest it to have it make them make more money. Number 3. Investing before paying debts. If you have debts with high interest rate, you should pay off the debt before investing your money. Let's say for example you have a credit card with an interest rate of 20%, but only pay back the principal, only so that you can then leave to invest in something that has an 8% return. You would be losing because even though you're investing, your debt is compounded faster than your investment is. So if you have high interest rates, you should pay those off first before you start investing. It's not so much not getting a credit card because a credit card builds up your credit score, which you'll need if you want to buy your new house or get that new car. You can use a credit card, but make sure you pay off that balance every single month, because when you're paying off that 18 or 20% interest, it may not seem like a big deal, but when you're not saving money and you're paying interest on a credit card, it's a big deal. Number 4. Not thinking about the future. Many people talk about monthly and rarely their long-term goals, but what about those expenses you will have 5 or 6 months down the line? Do you plan your December holidays on June? Most people get financially hurt in the holidays because they had no money saved to use on their trips. So then they will have no choice but to use their credit or dip into their savings account. Planning for medium-term expenses will help you be better prepared to handle them and not affect your pocket negatively. Most people live paycheck to paycheck and don't even save or invest their money. They live in a short-term mentality where you find ways to make money right now. This stress puts you in a short-term mentality, preventing you from thinking about your long-term financial planning. If you put away money, you will help yourself turn from short-term to long-term. If you are focused on long-term, you will no longer be stressed by short-term problems. This would allow you to start investing in yourself or in your business, which you've been holding off. Number 5. If you don't like your job, start a side hustle. Statistics say that most people don't enjoy their jobs. People complain about how much they dislike their jobs, but do nothing to be able to quit with no stress. In today's world, it's easier than ever to start a side hustle that you actually like and begin making money with it. Eventually, you can be able to leave your job to do something you actually enjoy. So if you're in a job you don't like, start a side hustle, start an online business, provide a service to people or businesses in your local area. Do something that will help you move forward and get closer to your financial goals. Number 6. Not learning about investing. If you do not get your money working for you in the markets, real estate, or even businesses, you can't stop working, because a job would be the only income source you would be relying on. Saving your money monthly towards a comfortable retirement is a start. It would be a whole lot better if you saved to invest your money into assets that would produce cash flow for you while also increasing in value. This would be assets such as real estate, because you could be earning cash flow from the rent while also being able to sell the house 5 or 10 years down the line for more than you bought it for. There are people who want to take higher risks for higher gains. It's not something you can jump into. Investing and investments require you to put in the time to learn how to invest, and over time you'll get the hang of it, because it's all about experience and education. Maybe fear is what is preventing you from investing. If fear is what is attempting to stop you from investing, then you need to learn how to break out of your comfort zone. I made a video on how to break out of your comfort zone, which I will link to at the end of the video. But if fear is what is preventing you to invest, then it's okay to start small. Maybe today you will invest $1,000 and make a few dollars in profit, so that next time you will be more confident in yourself and invest $20,000. Number 7. Not setting financial goals. Not many people set financial goals. If you do not have financial goals, you will be unable to create a financial plan and will basically be living paycheck to paycheck. Your financial goals are the things you are working towards. Maybe it's saving up to get your own house, or maybe it's saving up for retirement. It could even be saving enough to allow you to start your own business. But if you do not even have the end goal in mind, how will you be able to create the steps required to reach those financial goals? You may never get to the point where you even have enough for a down payment, or you'd end up working longer than you thought because you hadn't saved in a way that would allow you to retire. Having a financial plan and financial goals will allow you to split your goals into something more attainable and doable. These could be goals such as daily goals, weekly goals, yearly goals, monthly goals, lifetime goals. Because if you are unable to hit your daily goals, then you'll be unable to hit your weekly goals, and sooner or later, you'll be unable to reach your lifetime goals. Hi, this is Lukxury with K. I want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now you might ask, why should I? Well, every week I'll post a new video focusing on helping you become a better entrepreneur. You will be challenged and you will be inspired. You will be motivated. And more importantly, you will get practical ideas and strategies that will take your business and life to the next level. So go ahead and hit the subscribe.